Hello, mom friends. Welcome back to our channel. Today, I wanted to do just a quick video. I wanted to show you some of the bling that Rayanne and I are going to use this year. Some of it is new and some of it is some of our favorite staples. But over the last few weeks, we've gotten lots of questions from either our newsletter subscribers or YouTube subscribers asking where we get our bling. And the answer to that is really that we get the majority of our bling through group buys from our Mums Inc. group that we're a part of. And Keisha, the founder of Mums Inc., works really hard every year to bring us some new and exciting bling. And over the last 2 years, we've been able to kind of acquire some of the more softer gold bling. And I'm really excited about that, and I wanted to show it to you. But the main reason I wanted to just do a quick video today is that Keisha is going to do her Overstock sale starting on June 1st. And so I will put the link in the description. And if you're looking to buy some bling, that's a great place to look, especially if you like a lot of the bling that Rayanne and I use. Not all of it is from that. We also have a couple of our favorite staples that we buy from other places, and then we have some Amazon favorites. But what I'll do is in the description, I'll put kind of a lot of places for you to look and find this bling. But let's get started and look at some of the fun new bling that we have for 2024. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit that little bell, because although today we're not going to do it, Rayanne and I are working on a video all about how we prep our bling and different embellishments and things that you can do for it. So be looking for that in the future. Let's get started. Okay, let's get started looking at all this pretty stuff. I thought we will just concentrate on how beautiful all this bling is, and then in the description, I'll put a little bit more detail on where you should go to look for each one of these particular ones if you're interested in it. So let's start looking at some of the basic. Of course, this is probably the basic little flower that you're used to seeing, and then there are a couple different sizes. I'll put this up for comparison that you can see. Rayanne and I actually love taking this and layering, say, this one on top of that one. It really makes it really pretty. And we're really excited this year. This is new to us this year, is the oval bling. And I put some layers of some other ones kind of to give you some ideas of things that you could maybe do with it. But I'm really excited about this oval one. And then this is kind of a newer one to us as well. It has just a little bit of a different detail on the outside. And then here's an example of what you could do with layering it. And then this, I will tell you, when I first got this one, I wasn't totally crazy about it, but I will tell you that I absolutely love layering it with other bling. I think it really makes it pop and stand out. And I've done that actually in one of our, one of the specialty ribbons that I'll show you at the end. So that is a great bling as well. And then this one is very pretty too. I love that it's kind of more of a square shape. It allows you to have a totally different look. And then here it is with three different little bling on top of it. And I love how it's three totally different looks, which makes it really awesome. And then I was going to show you, this is another one of our new blings that we have this year. And I'm excited about this one. I don't know if you saw I think it was in our how to work with glitter cardstock in your cutting machine. I used one of those, and I'm really excited about using these. We call these mumbos because my mom makes them. And I really love how that bling looks in the center of that. And let's see, this of course is one of our all-time favorites, and it's a diamond bling, and it comes in a roll like this. And I'll link, I know you can get them at Bernie Craftworks, but there's a place that you can get them in bulk if you're a mom business owner and want them for more. But Rayanne and I kind of cut them into these little different varieties to use on our mums, but we also leave them in strips for love braids, and I'll show you that. Let me put a picture of this in a love braid. It is one of our favorite blings to use on a love braid. And then if you're talking about garters, if you're looking for garters, Bling, we don't put as much bling on our garters, but we do put bling on our garters, and these two are kind of our go-to staples when it comes to garters, the square and the rectangle. And then they're very fun as well to layer, especially against those round floral shapes, kind of for that contrast. And then the other one that's kind of our go-to bling, we actually buy it on Amazon, and it kind of comes like this. I think it's a wedding bling. I'll put a link down below. But we love that you can cut it into all different shapes. And if I can find a picture of a garter, I'll also put that up there as well. So we love those 3 options for garters. We are very excited about this new bling. Can you see how thick it is? And it has kind of rhinestones around it. In fact, I have one. Let me show you. It looks amazing on a pinwheel braid. I'm really excited about using this new bling. I love that. And you should be able to get that through Keisha's Bling Sale as well. And then I wanted to talk to you a little bit about gold, because I know that I talked about in that glitter cardstock video that the thing with gold is if you vary the hues too much with gold, it kind of screams at you. You really notice it. And so I'm really excited that Keisha's worked really hard to get us some softer gold that goes better with our soft gold diamond dust. Let me hold some of these up here so that you can see it. And in the past, I'll be honest with you, what we've done on our mums until we had some of this softer gold is we a lot of times put silver bling on our gold mums, especially our higher end ones. It kind of gives you that diamond effect. But what I'm really excited about this year, now that we have some gold bling, is combining silver and gold together. And I'll show you kind of how that might look. Sorry, my ribbon is slippery, how that might kind of look against the soft gold diamond dust. And of course you can buy gold, the more brassy gold. And let me show you kind of the difference in what that looks like. And I will tell you, when you go to order gold, if you don't see that it says soft gold, you should assume that it's going to be this brassy or yellowy gold. And there's nothing wrong with this gold. It just doesn't go as well with soft diamond dust. If you're using a regular diamond dust, I still feel like that this is going to be a little bit closer. But if you're using the soft gold for the majority of the time, which is what Rayan and I do, we are really excited about having this that goes better with the softer gold. So we have a lot of those in basically the same patterns and shapes as the silver one. I do have to show you my new favorite, and it is the Infinity Bling, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And here in a minute, I'm going to show you what it looks like on a love braid. I'm really excited to use it for love braids. We bling all of our braids ahead of time for the season, but we do not, with the exception of the love braid, because a lot of times we drape it and we like to bling it when it's on the mum. So, but I'll kind of preview that and show you in a minute what the love braid looks like. And most of those are gonna come in packages kind of rolled up. Like this is that one that's gonna be rolled up like this. And then here is that pretty, the one that I showed you on the pinwheel. This is the gold version of it, and it's really pretty because the rhinestones are still kind of, they're still very sparkly, and I love that two-tone effect. But my all-time favorite is the Infinity, and I will tell you, if you're in love with the Infinity, I would jump on at Keisha's Overstock sale at DK Floors like on Saturday, because if it's anything like it was when we bought it, it will go fast. And then I know I showed you a couple times back to silver, this little bitty one, and it actually comes in a big old roll like this. And we don't use it a lot by itself, but as you can see on several of these, we use it to layer. And so it's a really good one to have. If you aren't available, if you can't get any of this soft gold and you still really want a soft gold, we actually used this one a lot last year. It's champagne, and I got it from Amazon, and I'll put a picture up of a mum that we did it on so you can see, but it looks really good with the soft gold diamond dust. And then if you're looking for rose gold, like we use quartz a lot, this one is good as well. And I believe this one's from Amazon. I will find the link for that as well. But as I said, we layer a lot of our bling. Of course, you can also put pretty embellishments in there, and you can do all kinds of stuff with it. And we'll do a further video on that, and then we'll also do a video on how we prep it and how we store it for the season. But I wanted this video to be more for anybody that's looking for homecoming mumming, not just business owners, and where they can find it. So I hope that that gives you some good ideas. What I want to do is bring some braids out, and I'll show you a couple of these on braids, and then I'll also show you real quick how we store our 36-inch ones for our love braids. And after that, I'll do a quick preview of how we store, and then I'm going to send some pictures up at the very end of all this bling on a mum. And then again, look in the description for where to buy it. Let's look at some pretty braids. Okay, here is that pretty infinity bling. As I said, we don't glue these on until they're on the mum, but I think I'll be able to give you a really good idea of what that's gonna look like on the braid. It's like, to me, it's like it was made for the love braid. So I'm really, really excited about using this infinity bling for the first time this year. And then I wanted to show you an example of what that layered bling looks like on an actual mum. So there's some layered bling on there that you can see. And then you can see that we've also just put some individual daisies and then continued on with some layered bling. And then you also can layer the same bling on top of each other. This is a victory braid that has daisies layered on top of each other, and it actually covers up the string that way. And then it gives a little bit of a three dimension and gives some dimension to your mums. So we love that as well. And then again, here is that pinwheel braid. And then I wanted to show you, I'll show you kind of how we store out 36 inches, but I also wanted to show you two of my other favorite blings for love braids besides the new infinity and the diamond. And so what we do is we have these little plastic J hooks, and they're kind of sticky, but we go ahead and staple them on there. One of my mum friends suggested that for me because mine kept falling on the floor. But this is a great one to use on the love braid as well. You can kind of see how it looks on the love braid. And it's a great one. Let me see if I can get it right on as if I was gluing it on there. But you can kind of see how that looks on the love braid. And then this is another great one to use on the love braid itself. I think it gives kind of a very dainty look. But it's very pretty on the love braid as well. So those two, the diamond, and then of course the new infinity is kind of my go-tos. The other that is a great one to use for love braids are just these rolls, and I usually do them in rolls of 3, and then you can put them on there like that. I would say either 2 or 3 is really probably your good go-to when it comes to a love braid. And you can buy these like this. That champagne one that I showed you that looks like soft gold from Amazon, it comes in a roll like this as well. So that's a good way. Also, this is just great bling as well. You can layer, say if you had this rose gold one here, you could put this across the mum, and then you could maybe take some diamond and put on top of it, and it looks really, really pretty. And like I said, I love putting gold and then putting a little bit of this diamond on the top because it really just gives it kind of that diamond sparkly effect.